no, watch this episode with Arianna. Like, so that had a lot to do. That was
Right.
exciting
I love
for
that
me.
because people are looking to you.
And by the way, I sell hard work.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that it's clarified as in, I'm more worried about playing Candy Crush for an hour when you want to build a big business versus taking that away from your sleep.
Absolutely. You know, hard work is not the problem. I'm not talking about slowing down. Just look at what I'm getting done.
Right.
I'm talking about being your most efficient, best self when you show up for work.
How much is that young man sleeping?
Tell him.
I sleep.
So
8
Dan is
hours
my
a night,
fabulous chief of
almost
staff.
Every single night.
8 hours.
8 hours. And we work hard. You know, we get it done. We hustle like crazy.
Yeah.
But when I'm out, I'm out.
And before, how long have you guys been together?
About a year and a half.
And so before that?
Before that, I honestly thought that the hustle meant
Yes.
giving up wellness and sleep.
Right. And so
I was
what were you
convinced
doing?
that because
Yeah.
I had drunk
Yeah.
that Kool-Aid.
And so-
it's a collective delusion.
And
That's all I
so,
said.
what were you spending sleeping?
Oh, maybe 5 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because I wanted to be, I wanted to brag about it. I wanted
Yeah.
to say, hey folks,
Yeah.
I don't sleep and therefore
Yeah.
I am working my heart.
Yeah, it's funny. Snapchat has been interesting. Like to me, I guess not last night, but like, man, when I don't, 6 to me is the number I'm really like, if I'm under 6, I'm very concerned. And usually I'm under 6, and you guys know this if you're following me on Snapchat, is when I travel, but then I sleep on the flight, you know, to make sure I close that gap.
Right, and then, you know, when you check into a hotel, especially after a flight, I highly recommend a hot bath, a hot shower. There's something wonderful about water, like washing away
Big
the day.
fan, big fan.
And if you get into
You know,
bed,
right? Remember those 10 seconds you were an assistant?
Oh, yeah.
When I was like shower in before I go, I'm a big fan.
I was like, you need to get him a shower. And
Yeah.
they're like, no, he's
I buy hotel rooms from the night before because there's no early check-in
yes,
just to take a shower.
absolutely essential. There's no better investment than investment in yourself. Don't buy a bag, buy a hotel room. How are you going to show up the next morning? That's the key.
India?
One more?
One more?
I think we have our first anonymous question ever. Someone didn't want to have their name on it.
This is the first. This is the first.
I think it's first. Is it
This is a very
first?
big moment.
Anonymous wants to know, how do you deal with bullying in the workplace or in life?
Bullying in the workplace, I mean, if you're an adult, this should be absolutely not allowed. I mean, leave. Go to HR.
Period.
You know, just create a stink. You know, you're not 5, right? If you have a job, you are responsible for what's happening in your environment and for what you allow. And one of my sayings is you allow, promote, or create everything that happens to you. So if you put up with bullying, that's just completely unacceptable. And thank